it's been, I think it's been 9 months since I started to work as a host, and it's amazing. I could know a lot of different people, and for me it's amazing. I was talking. I believe that I was talking with Sarah and the others in the last meeting, and one thing that I love here is that, as even though I don't know you in person, I know you. We have a friendship. It's amazing. It's really good to have this kind of relationship, and I never thought that I would leave something like that, with technology, because for me, I'm a old-fashioned person. I like to meet people in person, but technology comes to help us, and it's really good to have this tool. Yeah, and basically that's it, guys.
Yes. Yeah, because of this, I love technology because we can connect with each other. Even we are like away from each other. So it was a good feeling when I met people from Talk and Talk last year in person. So I met with people, with Philip, with Ana Paula, and Yasmin and Bruno. It was really good to see them, but the feeling was, oh, I know you more than 2 years. So it wasn't an strange experience. It was okay, I know you, so we are here together. So I'm looking forward for the next meetups. I don't know, in São Paulo or in Rio or in another city, because it was a really good experience. And you, Sarah?
So, Sarah, I'm 20 something. What else? I like to dance, listen to music. My favorite color is blue as well. Today I had an interview in English and it was better than I expected. I wasn't nervous at all. Maybe because we had some tests and I was worried about the test, not the English so much. So I feel like it was natural, but I don't know, just something different that I'd like to share. And yeah, I love being here. I'm always talking with different people and learning and trying to be my best version. So always a pleasure, Anna and Bruno.
Yeah, really good. Let's wait for good news, but the first step was like check it. It is a really good experience to talk in English in another place, because here on Talk and Talk we stay in our comfort zone when we are hosts. So when we talk in English with another person, or we in another place, it's not the place that we are is common to us, is totally different. So just to share something, I am doing conversations at my job with my partners. So similar with Talk and Talk, but we talked about some things related with our company, of our daily routine. And I was so shy to talk with them. Here I just talk, but it was like my first day on Talk and Talk. I was so nervous, but it's totally normal. And yeah, just to share. Okay, I think we can start with the questions, right? So today we're going to talk about gossip. So it's a topic that we can talk a lot of different things. And the first question is, why do people gossip or like gossiping? Sarah, do you wanna start?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like it is something like I wouldn't say a hobby, but a way of filling your time, or not staying so much time without doing anything or just be informed. In my case, I have to defend myself. The gossip that I like, it's kind of harmless, just something that I can comment with my friend, but that won't leave the group and it's not gonna cause any trouble, just, oh, have you seen that? Have you seen? Just checking. I feel like it could be harmless, but in some cases it's not. So we're gonna watch out for that. But it's like an entertainment, I could say so. Yeah, maybe it's a way to distract yourself and try to not focus so much on your own life all the time because you'll get bored with your own problems. Maybe.
Yes, I totally agree, but I will give the word to Bruno because he was agreeing. So go on, Bruno.
I think that it was funny what Sarah said because, yeah, I know that there are gossips that are not so. It's a kind of comment, you don't want to harm anyone, or. But for me, gossip is something that can harm someone, depending on the situation. I believe that it can harm, and but it's normal. It's happening. It's happening. It's, I think that everyone in life once had made made some gossip. So it's normal. It's a human being thing, So I can judge. I can judge people. Yeah, I I don't know. I think that gossip is something that maybe you can avoid, but sometimes when you are with your friends or relatives, parents, uh, girlfriend, boyfriend, you kind of release this kind of information. And as Sarah said, if you want to gossip, I believe that you need to do something not related with your life, but what is happening around, in the world, mainly in the famous field. Let's say like this. Yeah.
Yes, Sarah said about entertainment. So I think it's people gossip because it's a way to have entertainment. And I am like Sarah. I not like to gossip, but like talk with my close friends, like with something that happens with a person that it's very common. Oh, someone got pregnant, a girl, a woman that we studied on high school or on college. So this kind of thing. So someone moved from another city or something. Light gossip is not something that will be harmful for someone. It's just comments, as Bruno said. But in general, I think people gossip because it's something to do. You can just we're doing nothing and you have something to do, talk about the life of the others. But I am sure that depends on the situation. We have light gossips and that ones that is have some kind of it's a bad thing. So we can see the difference very clear between comments like a light gossipy, but the others that are bad. So I think it's clear this difference, and I like the light ones. Okay, number 2 is, have you ever started any gossip? I think light gossip, yes. For example, when I see something on Instagram and I talk with my friend, oh, did you see that? Like something like this, but just this. It's more a comment than a gossip. It's just on a sharing new information. And you, Sarah?
I'm sorry to inform, but that is gossip, you know.
Oh, Sarah.
Maybe light gossip, but in a way, you know, it's gossip. But anyway, I don't quite recall. Maybe I have done something like that when I was at school, maybe saying that some girl was full of herself, you know, some silly stuff. Oh, that girl is thinks she's the queen of the world or something very childish, you know, but not something that, oh, it destroyed her life. I hope not. But yeah, I wasn't so popular, so I could raise a gossip and make it happen, you know. So I was kind of shy, kind of with my only group, with my own group all the time. So I couldn't be the one starting a gossip because I wasn't so powerful at the time, and I'm not yet, unfortunately.
Yeah, and it's good not to start something. Sometimes we start and you talk with, in general, people talk with another one and talk to another one, and this oh, I forgot. It become a snowball and is not the same thing that was said in the beginning. So it's not healthy to start, and sometimes it's bad to the person that started the gossip. And for you, Bruno?
Well, I was thinking about it, you know, while you are talking about, and not that I started the gossip, you know, but I was naive in a situation, you know. Uh, One person asked me about another person, you know, if this person would leave or not. In a, it was related with a previous job that I was working, you know, and I remember that I, I, I was so naive that I answered yes. I think that she's gonna leave, and then, you know, and then later this same person asked to the other the another person that if it is true or not, you know, and my face was, oh my god, why did you do that, you know, because it's a kind of information that you share, but you don't believe that person is gonna say something to the another, you know. But it was not my intention, no, not on purpose. It was something that I I told, but you know, when I realized, oh my god, why I did this, you know, and it was how can I felt ashamed, you know, because I always avoid this kind of thing, but in this situation I did, but not on purpose, you know. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it was terrible.
Yes. And it is related as well with how I forgot to when you trust in someone or not. For example, when you share some information with some friend or some parents, you can understand if this person is truthful or not. In some kind of situations, this other person just share this secret, this information, and this turns on a gossip because the other talk and the other. So when I talk about gossip, sometimes I remember about trusting someone or not, because sometimes we're just talking about something, some comment or something about your life, and then someone just listen or someone share this and becomes a gossip and something harmful for others. So just to
And just to add something, there are some people that they look for gossip, want to propose and to harm someone, or and one thing that is little can become a snowball, as you said, and we need to be aware about it. Sometimes we are innocent or naive. Naive? Yeah, I think so. And we don't realize, and we need to be aware to not give information, for people that want to harm other people, and become a huge mess.
exactly. Yeah, and I remember about gossip columns in magazines when I was like teen. I like it, read this gossip, but today not. So do you read gossip columns in magazines? Why are these so popular, Sarah?
I cannot remember the last time that I read a magazine,
Yeah,
I
but
think
on websites.
yeah, the Instagram, it's the magazine now, and I don't read on purpose, but sometimes I can take like sneak a peek, to look at some stuff, but so quickly because you go to the searching part on Instagram and you have like a lot of news that are not actually news, just gossip, and you can know one thing or other. If the picture it's interesting, I can read, but it's not something that, oh, I'm gonna go to the comments and I'm gonna spend my hours here. Just read the bottom line to know what's happening so I can be updated and move on with my life. So just that.
Yes, I remember about Hugo Gloss. I don't know if you follow. So my level of gossip is this. I just saw the news and okay, and passed to another one. So this is my level of reading gossips. And
Because I
you,
want to
Bruno?
participate, in the conversations with my friends. So if they mention, I'm not like an alien who doesn't know what's happening. So just in case I take a look and oh, that's it. Okay, next.
Yes, and sometimes I feel I am an alien because some friends just talk about some new and I don't know what you are talking. So I need to no, I don't think so. I don't need to read more gossip. It's okay the way that I'm living. Bruno?
Well, in my case, I don't look for information or news about famous people, but always I receive this information because my wife like to be update with the news, and when people talk about it, I know because of because I received the information from my wife. I always like to search for information related with soccer, because I love to to play, even though I don't know how to play so well, and I like to see the news about transfers. I love it, and I believe that people like to see it because, for example, when you heard some news about someone famous, you sometimes you put this person in a level that you are not there, and you imagine that people will not do something wrong, or because that people is famous, but it's not true. That people is human, like you, like me. So everyone make mistakes. So I believe that people look for information from famous people because they think that they not gonna make mistakes, you know, and it's not true. Basically, that's it.
Yes, I agree. Sorry. Yes, and the other question is a little bit related with this, what you said, Bruno. So do you think it's right that gossip columnists can make a lot of money writing bad things about people that may not be true? So it's like fake news. So there are some not columnists, but some websites and some people on internet that put fake news to receive something, some money or some attention. What do you think about this, guys? Girl and guy.
Ladies first, go ahead, Sarah.
Okay. Yeah, it's not right for sure. It's like they are taking advantage of some situation that could, for example, be a problem. Just a name came up in my head that is Leo Diaz, because he's the greatest gospel that gospel. I don't know if this word exists, but he's the greatest in a bad way, you know, about gossip and everything. For example, that girl who was pregnant and he exposed her, even though she had been through a traumatic situation that was rape, and so a lot of heavy stuff, you know. So I don't think that is fair with anyone, especially if you are fake news. In her case, it wasn't fake news, but it was not his right to expose her like that, you know. So I think that should be a line. When you are, it's a type of job, I understand that, but it's also people's lives that are being so vulnerable, you know, sometimes. So I don't agree with that, but I understand why they receive a lot of money, because it's like, oh, like Bruno said, they are showing the celebrities are not perfect, so people want to see they kind of failing, you know, with some stuff in life. So it's kind of mean, but it's the business, I guess.
Yeah, it was terrible, this case, and people was shocked, but most of people, a lot of people are like receiving something from this, and it was one of the a lot of cases that happens, and it's unfortunately we still have this, and I think we are continuing having, because the bad side, not the bad side of technology, but the way that people use technology in a bad way to spread this kind of information, this kind of habit, maybe I can say in this way. So it's we need to pay attention in the resources and the people that we follow and the informations, and trying in some way stop this. Yeah, and for you, Bruno.
For me, I believe that is not right. No, it's not something good. Not just for a person that give the information, the wrong information, you know, because sometimes people just heard, or someone that not have the good intention tell you, for example, something that is not true, and you as a professional gossip, you know, let's say like this, you spread this information and to earn money, you know. And for me, you know, in my opinion, I don't believe that it's right. I believe that, I don't know, there are others professionals professions, you know, that you can do with the media, with information, that you can I don't know, maybe do something good, you know, for others, you know, spreading information, but not using it in a bad way, you know, to harm someone, you know, to cause pain, you know, because And for me, the worst part is when someone, you know, look for you to tell something that's not true, and the other part that are being harmful, let's say like this, that are being harmed, come to you to say that it's not true or to discuss about it. You know, for me, if you are spreading something bad about me, and it's not true, I don't know if it's worth to waste your time to explain yourself. You know, I know sometimes you are famous and you need to explain yourself, but I don't know if it's a good way to solve the problem. You know? Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
What do you
My
think about
internet,
it, Anna?
yes,
I
my
mean,
internet is a little unstable. Can you listen me?
yeah.
Okay, but because you are frozen, but I will close my webcam. Maybe it's okay. It's better.
Okay.
What did you answer, Bruno? Sorry.
I want to know from you if, for example, if you are a famous person that you are, and someone spread bad news about you, do you think that it's worth it to waste your time to explain yourself for everyone or not? You prefer to be on your place, let's say like this, you know?
Yes, let me see. Yeah, if I was a famous person, depends of the level of the gossip. For example, if it was very bad and it was a lie or something like this, I think I would like not explain myself, but say in big words that people are talking something bad and a lie about me, and of course to look for my rights on I don't know, to have justice, I don't know. And but if it is like just a hater or something that we usually see some famous people talking about, just a hater, someone that say something, it's a lie, it's a gossip, but it's not so big, I just live my life and don't talk with them or give attention for this, because each is what they want. You give attention and you give like plateia. I forgot this word, but it's what the gossipers, I don't know, but the people that make this kind of things want. You put a lot of attention and for them. So I think I answered right. I will try to open my webcam. Yeah. And you, Sarah, do you agree? Or would you do something different?
Yeah, just check the word gospel exists so you can use freely. Uh, I think I would explain myself because I'm not famous right now and I have this type of insecurity, I guess, that too afraid to be misunderstood, you know. And if I were famous, that would take other scale. So probably I will try to explain, but close the comments because that's the only way you can live in peace. If you share something that is, it could cause like a polemic or people would give a lot of hate comments. So if you know what is coming, you just close the comments, give the explanation, but doesn't search for the feedback. Let's put like this, that people say that the feedbacks you didn't ask for, but people give it anyway.
Right. Okay. Let me see another question. I think Bruno said answer a little bit about this related. How do you feel if people gossip about you? So do you want to add something about this?
No, I think that we talk a lot about and everything. Yeah. Just yeah.
Yes, I don't think people gossip about myself, but if they gossip, I just don't want to know. Let me see. Number 8, Eleanor Roosevelt said, "Great minds discussed ideas, average minds discussed events, small minds discuss people." Is it true? Sarah, you're with your microphone open.
Oh, sorry, I haven't noticed. But I don't know if I agree completely because it depends on how you discuss people. If you work with HR, for example, you are discussing people, but in a healthy, professional way, you know. But if you are only a gossiper, yeah, you are a small mind. That I have this type of problem sometimes to be like a small mind, but I'm being honest here. But I don't like too much this explanation to try to put people in boxes, you know. Oh, if you like funk music, you are not smart enough. If you like to see some gossips, it's because you don't like to study. You are not a good professional because your life it's revolves around gossip. I don't think so. I feel like people can do a lot of stuff, a different stuff, you know, just because you like to see some not so important things doesn't mean you don't work, you don't have a life. It's just maybe, like I said, a distraction for yourself. Of course, it shouldn't be your whole life, but if it's only a part and it's not hurting anyone, okay, why not? But I don't agree. Yeah. Long story short, I don't agree with the sentence.
Get it. And you, Bruna?
Yeah, I'm with Sarah because it depends of the information that you are sharing or discussing. You know, for example, I have a friend that he's in his work he changed the sector. You know, he goes to another sector, so he are doing another job, right? So for me, I'm really happy for him, right? I already congrats him because of that, you know. And I was not discussing, I was commenting about him with one of our friends, you know. So I don't believe that it's a bad thing. We are comment about a good thing that happens with a friend of ours, you know. So it's totally normal and healthy, in my opinion. When you, and for example, he can be, and he is someone that you look at, I look at, and I want to be in the same kind of level, you know, looking for knowledge because he is looking for knowledge, looking for improvement, you know. And as you guys, when I look at you, I can see that you both are looking for improvement and knowledge, you know, being the best version of yourself. So for me, it's amazing, and it's good when you talk about someone in a good way, you know. It's healthy. So it depends of the situation, of course, as Sarah said. That's it.
Yes, I totally agree with you all. Sarah said about put people in boxes and divide this, and I really agree. I think it's not healthy and it's not fair to do this. When I read this question, I remember about some people that say, "Oh, you watch reality shows or you watch BBB, so you are not intelligent because of this." So we have this thing that people say, it's true, so it's a rule. I mean, it's a rule, but we know that it's not related to one thing with another. You can have a great mind, but like gossip, or you share informations and comments, as we said, it's not like related to one thing with another. So I don't agree 100% with the sentence. I think if you think in a way, it's true, but if you try to think more deeper about the quote, we can get something that is not totally true. Okay, let me see. Do you think people who gossip led sad lives? I think we return for the same discussions about divide, like, oh, you gossip and you don't have a good life, so because of this you talk about the other's life. But thinking about the bad gossips, I think people don't have not to do, because if you have some dishes to wash or something, a job to deliver, you will not gossip about the life of the others. So maybe in some way, this, I agree. I think people don't have good life, so look for to talk about the life of others. What do you think? Do you agree or not?
Go ahead, Bruno. I'm gonna copy your answer, so go ahead.
Well, I think I agree with you, Anna. I believe that sometimes people are so sad, or maybe they don't have anything to do. They prefer to talk about people's life, you know. And it's sad because it can be because these people lives is not so interesting, you know, that they need to talk about other lives in order to bring some happiness for your own life, you know. For me, it can be something, and it can be something that you need to look for a professional, you know, because you are so into to say gossip for others, you know, that it can become some issues, some problem, you know. You need to look for a specialist, you know, to make some treatment, because it can be harmful for yourself, you know. People sometimes not just spread gossip, but they lie about everything. So that's the point that you need to look for a professional. Yeah, that's it. And you, Sarah, tell us everything.
Everything like a good gossip that I have right now. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I really don't know if there is like living a sad life, but I agree with you. Could become compulsion or addiction if you are only living. It's like you are living other people's lives. If you are only paying attention to their actions, who if they are following each other on social media. For me, that's so ridiculous. Or Ivete unfollowed Claudia Leite, and so what? I don't care. You know, some of these things are very, very useless. But I understand it. Famous people make us feel interested in some ways, but it could become something harmful, like you guys said. So if you are living their lives instead of your own, yeah, it's a sad life and you should get help and try to find other thing that gives you happiness and pleasure, spend more time with your family and less time with your cell phone. Yeah.
Yes, love it. Um, I'm thinking here about what can we do when someone like start a gossipy with us, like say a gossip to you. How can you handle, what can you do for stop that, not to spread these information and continue the gossipy flow? So what can we do in the situation? It can be on internet, it can be in your family, in general, gossip in general. Bruno.
Well, yeah, I think that the first step is to look for the source, and try to figure it out why it happened, and what is the reason of that, and yeah, and then clarify everything, because if someone creates some gossip about you, for example, it will long just a little, because the truth always will be there and will show up for everyone, So it's like if you don't have anything to hide as well, you'll be calm, and you will try to solve this problem like this, look for the source and then clarify everything for everyone. Unfortunately, because I don't have so much patience to be, explaining myself for everyone or try to, oh, don't get me wrong, but this or that. I don't have so much patience, but sometimes we need to do it because maybe you don't care about the gossip, but the people around you, your family, they can be uh, they can be harmful because of that, and a gossip can ruin uh, a person's life, yeah, people's life. Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I agree, and I would like to know from Sarah.
This one is tough, I was thinking about something that I saw on the internet and I would like to try. Like when someone tells you something very idiot or stupid, and you are like, oh, why am I listening to this? And you just ask, or could you explain more? Could you say it more, give me more details? Because when you ask people to explain something that is dumb, they feel dumb, or they're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be talking about this because they're gonna realize there is no reason for that subject. So you should maybe confront them in a way with how silly or stupid the idea is. Maybe it could work. I've never tried, but I'm considering maybe with some gossip or some dumb situation that I live occasionally, I can try and I give you the feedback if it works or not. But I think it does.
Yes, I think it can be a good way to oh my god to resolve, not to solve this. Sometimes I forget words. To solve this kind of situations, and I think in my opinion, and I agree with Bruno, is to know more about in sources and communication. I think communication is the key. Talk with the person or try to understand all the situation, and maybe just in another way, don't care about this. Just give people the silence, maybe sometimes is the best way, not to give so many attention and give silence as an answer, and continue living if you know that it's a lie, it's not true what people are saying. So I think for me it's the best way to live with this kind of situations. And guys, I'm gonna finish here the conversation. It was a great time. Thank you for coming. I was expecting no one join.